Hello and welcome to Fundercover. I have another letter from one of you viewers out there, so let's give it a read. It says, Dear Fundercover, I work during the day in a coal mine and at night I work in a sewer. I think I've lost touch with my feminine side. How do I get back to my girlish charms? Tough as nails, Tanya. Oh, Tanya, I could see how that could be a problem, especially if, you're trying to get out there and find a potential suitor or a mate. So I'm going to help you try to regain some of that girlish confidence that it seems like maybe you're lacking. Now, you say that you work in a coal mine and in a sewer, and those are two places where you're going to get pretty dirty and probably a bit smelly. So first thing, you're going to want to look for men in places that are dirtier and stinkier. So, you might want to go to a pig farm or somewhere like that, or like a zoo, so that when you walk by, they're like, fresh breath of fresh air, and they won't notice your stink, and sooner or later you get used to their stink. So that's one little tip from the side I can give you. Another way to get back into your feminine side is to just look deeper into your masculine side, and I will show you how to do that, and I'll tell you why at the end. So first of all, you're going to want to find like a manly looking shirt and a tie, because you're going to want to kind of see the difference of how they're acting versus how you're acting. So just put on like, a pretty tough looking shirt and, kind of get into character, and you're going to want to put on a tie. So maybe you know how to do that and maybe you don't. I don't, but I don't even know how to button this. But anyways, maybe it's easy because they make it look easy. So I think you just loop-de-loop. I'm just going to go with the bow tie because I think I can tie a bow. So you're going to try to get into character, and you're going to want to hang out where there's some guys, and you want to get kind of into that guy mode, grunting and things like that. And one of the most manly things that you can do is to grow a beard. Now, really, you're not going to be able to do that unless you have some magic, but I'm going to show you how to construct a beard, especially if you have extensions or long hair. You can construct your own beard quickly. So just take a section from back here, and you're just going to put it over the top. You're going to pull another section over here, and then over at the side, you got to do it quite tightly. You're going to secure it with a little band here. Oops. Do it a little bit more securely. Okay. So I'm going to use this thicker band here. And you see I'm just doing like a little mini pony over here, so that it keeps that one side snugly hidden over here, and it will really, this is going to look so real when we're done. Okay, and then you're going to just kind of gather all your side hair and your back hair down to the front, and then just secure it over your chin, because this right here kind of looks like Einstein. So just, if you want to go for the full beard, just gonna loop it as best you can down here, and then just curl it into itself like that. Okay, so it looks like now I have a beard and a mustache. I'm gonna just tighten that up a little bit. Okay, if you want to have like a little pony down here, some guys have that too. Now, what you're going to want to do is hang out with some guys, and you can go to a hardware store to find some guys. Now, you might want to kind of cover up your head a little bit more with maybe one of these hats, and just kind of talk lower. Of course, you might want to put on a watch if I know how to do this. I don't even know if I know how to do this. So you do see there are tricky parts to being a man. It's not just us girls here that have trouble. They got to know how to do this. Okay, so I've got that on. And you might want to just go out to the hardware store, you know, bring some meat in your hand. That's a real guy, man thing. And some tools, pick up some glue, some other things. And you're just going to walk in and you're going to be grunting. Because that's how the really, really manly men, tough men act. So when you see the clerk girl and she's like, "May I help you, sir?" Just... And she's like, "I can't understand you." You just... And you know, just carry on like that for 5 or 10 minutes. And, you know, she might say, "I'll get the manager." And then it might hopefully be a guy and you can get some guy bonding time in and just sit there and grunt with each other like... And you should leave there feeling really sweaty, and you know, you might have a little ham odor. That's good too. You learn about tools through your grunting osmosis, and you get a little glue on your hands and everything, and you're gonna leave that and you're gonna feel like such a man. You're gonna be like, "I feel like a dude." And then you're gonna go back home and maybe take your hat off and take this off and just stop taking all this stuff off. Maybe take like a nice bubble bath, and you'll just go back home and be like, "I don't feel like a girl that works in a coal mine in a sewer anymore. I feel like a delicate little flower." And then, you know, just think, the stinkier the man, the cleaner you smell. The hairier the man, the smoother you'll feel. The sloppier he is, the neater and the cleaner you seem. So any of those things, you know, don't just overlook a guy and say, "Oh, he's like a hairy, beastly stink bomb." No, just say, "Oh, wow, he's gonna really compliment me as an accessory, because then I'll be the nice smelling one and I'll seem clean all the time," and things like that. So I hope that helped you to get back in touch with your feminine side and just realize that you are who you are, and we're grateful that you're willing to go out into the coal mines and the sewers and represent us girls. So hope that helped you, and talk to you all for now.